Hey, yo, shout out CBS for being incredibly biased and really stupid. Because cast your minds back to November 19th. I know it's been a minute, okay, but CBS News suspends all Twitter activity due to uncertainty under Elon Musk's leadership. Oh my God. From the platform that employed propagandist-in-chief Dan Rather, who I have no idea why that guy still continues to have any sort of reverence in the public sphere. He was the guy who worked hand in hand with the Bush administration in order to fabricate the weapons of mass destruction. He went out there and just said that with a smug look on his face, and now he's just an idiot. Also on Twitter, I wonder if he suspended his Twitter activity that's out there. But no, man, trusted name in news is CBS, man. They aren't going to be on Twitter. Well, that lasted for like a day, and Elon Musk has got a dunk on them because, we're leaving the platform because Elon Musk and his stance on free speech is too dangerous that it's out there. And this dude has zero chill. Okay, posting a Brokeback Mountain meme. Oof. You do love to see it, though. You gotta love to see it. But now that CBS has gotten all this Twitter spurging out of the way, now they can get back to real work, like going, hey guys, did you know Hunter Biden had a laptop and it's got a bunch of stuff on it? It's like, what? You're serious? Oh, okay. Now, CBS finally wakes up and admits Hunter Biden's abandoned laptop is real. 20 months after the Daily Mail authenticated it, and the New York Post broke the story, and the CBS is like, clearly disinformation. Like, didn't you hear President Biden say that, like, a bunch of people signed this letter, and it said it has all the hallmarks of Russian disinformation? And actually, let's check in with old Uncle Joe. What's he up to? Oh, he's doing the classic pardoning the turkey. Oh, how funny. Biden, 9.5 million turkeys. Let me tell you what. That's like some of the countries I've been to. What the? You know why this stuff is happening right now? It's because they're looking to replace Joe Biden. I'm just going to say it. The Democrats know exactly what time it is because their other friends in the media, let's keep it a buck, they are trying to foment and they're just trying to stoke this whole, hey, there's a civil war going on in the GOP right now. Nobody in the Republican Party likes Trump. Sounds an awful lot like 2015 all the way through until right about now. Nobody in the Republican Party likes Donald Trump, so we need to run like Ron DeSantis, or there's so many stars that are out there that are going to be running in 2024 like Mike Pence and Nikki Haley, big names in the GOP. Yeah, there's a civil war going on over there. So at least the Democrats know if the media is going to be tied up in all that stuff right now, they can kind of start cleaning house and maybe try to run a living candidate in 2024 because they're not going to get this lucky again. Lucky is what I like to refer to in code for fortification. They're not going to get this lucky again in 2024 as they did in 2020. And I think everybody kind of knows that the jig is up. And I've said this before, and I've said this multiple fucking times, and I'm never going to get credit for it, but I'm fine with that. At least you guys are listening to this, and you're just going to have the inside scoop on this stuff. The only reason that you're seeing articles like this right now of, wow, can you believe how corrupt the Biden family is? I've never seen this coming at all whatsoever. The only reason that stories like this are leaking is because they're getting ready to replace Joe Biden. They're getting ready to admit that, yeah, old Uncle Joe, man, I can't believe it. Just is mentally deteriorated. Did you know he actually has dementia? It's really serious, and we're just going to have to move on to President Kamala Harris. Oh, my God, it's going to be so wonderful and fantastic. The first president ever, literally, the first female president ever. Literally, guys, this is a moment in history. Very historic that's out there. So let's just see the ammunition that they're going to use to try to walk old Uncle Joe out to the gallows on. CBS has finally admitted Hunter Biden's laptop is real. It's real. 20 months after the Daily Mail authenticated its contents with top experts. While files from the laptop were published before the 2020 presidential election, 60 Minutes host Leslie Stahl insisted in an interview with Donald Trump that the contents couldn't be verified. It just couldn't be verified. And it's like, bro, now your publication looks... CBS is 60 Minutes, right? Network was among a wide range of left-leaning outlets such as the New York Times, who also Elon Musk has been dunking on lately. Like, that dude has absolutely no chill right now. It's great. And MSNBC, who doubted the authenticity as the Biden administration insisted it was Russian disinformation. But on Monday, 2 weeks after the midterm, CBS this morning changed their tune. Wow, wasn't that funny? Because the last time that there was a big election, all of a sudden, like a week after so, it's like, hi, we got this thing called like a vaccine. It's amazing. It's just like a miracle. It's strange coincidence, really, that we have this admission. The network ran a segment with a former Secret Service member and computer forensic expert Mark Lanterman, saying he and his son Sean had independently verified the laptop. How is that possible? Leslie Stahl said that it couldn't be verified and said that there's no evidence of external tampering. You're telling me Mitt Romney, he signed his name to a letter that said that it had all the classic hallmarks of Russian disinformation, and you're telling me that's a lie? Mitt Romney is the most honest man I have ever seen in my entire life, and I can't keep this charade up anymore. The network ran a story referencing a voicemail from Joe Biden to his son saying needed to get help for his ongoing drug addiction, and pinned the timing of the report to the Republicans threatening to launch an investigation for the president's complicity in Hunter's foreign business deals. Yep. If they actually go through with this stuff, listen, if they can't come to an amicable split between the establishment and Joe Biden, you're going to see a lot of press coverage on this investigation, this House investigation, if it goes down. And if the media is going to be working hand in hand with the establishment. Just wait on this one, because there's going to be a lot of coverage on that. Unlike with those stupid House committee meetings on January 6th, where it's like they happen and nobody pays attention to them unless some, cute 26-year-old waddles up and just starts to say weird shit like Trump's doing truck Aikido in order to overpower a Secret Service agent in order to drive to the White House. What the fuck? Oh, God, this fat McCain. Columnist Meghan McCain has raised fresh questions and several other fresh things like fresh bread, fresh cookies, other fat people delights. As to why does it take it so long for these outlets to come around? Bitch, you know all about the establishment politics and how it works, okay? Your dad was the original rhino, so just fucking stop it, okay? Anyone with 5 brain cells, so I don't know why you're opining on a subject that you're not a part of, has known Hunter Biden's laptop is real. I'm extremely confused by CNN, or CBS, sorry, I'm just so used to, fake news and CNN, they just kind of run together. Is taking a victory lap or taking any kind of credit for this today years late. Yes, Lanterman said, when asked if he believed what he saw on the laptop was given to the FBI under subpoena was real, and it had belonged to the president's scandal-plagued son. It's funny that the FBI has this, but they've had an open investigation since 2019 onto this laptop and haven't come up with anything that's outside for some, a tax investigation that's never really going to get to the bottom of. But anywho, he added that his analysis found it would be difficult to add any additional files, quashing a long-time suggestion. Who actually believed that suggestion, but whatever. Foreign actors were trying to plant information and said driver's licenses and social security numbers found saved in the device proved it was Hunter's. After laughing off reports for 2 years, the mainstream media wants to claim a victory lap over their independent review. You can't make this up. I normally like to throw in shit, but I understand that Marsha Blackburn doesn't want to get that spicy. Last March, DailyMail.com hired top cyber forensic experts at Merriman and Associates to examine the hard drive and determine its authenticity. Firm's founder, Brad Merriman, a 29-year veteran of the FBI, served as Chief Information Security Officer and found the Bureau's Cyber Forensics Unit. Oh, he founded the Bureau's Cyber Forensics Unit. Oh, okay. So this is one of the Goodman. His partner, Dr. Joseph Greenfield, is an associate professor at the University of Southern California and helped write their degree program in intelligence and cyber operations. These guys sound like they're pretty qualified to be opining on this subject. After extensive analysis of the hard drive, Greenfield and Merriman produced a report for Daily Mail detailing their findings. The operating system timestamps appear to be authentic. No evidence that this found to suggest that timestamps or data were altered or manufactured. No indications were found that would suggest the data was manufactured, since the Daily Mail has revealed a series of troubling stories based on the scandalous material found from the laptop go to the heart of the FBI's probe into Hunter's alleged dodged taxes. Yeah, that's the only thing that they've come up with so far. Maybe there's the tax investigation to be happening. Is that trial still ongoing? It's been going on for a hot minute and up there in Delaware. I haven't heard a conclusion to it, so I don't know if they're just, running smoke with that, but whatever. Foreign lobbying and suspected money laundering. Over the past 20 months, we have published stories, including, I've probably covered most of these, either through here or through New York Post, but whatever. Joe Biden entertained Hunter's Mexican billionaire business associates in the vice president's office in 2014 and even flew with his son to Mexico City on Air Force Two so Hunter could attend meetings over a flippin' gigantic deal. That one's interesting. Emails contradicting White House denial show that Joe Biden met with Hunter's foreign business partners while he was VP during a dinner organized by his son to introduce potential clients to his powerful father. Number 3, Hunter Biden was hired by a Romania real estate tycoon to overturn his bribery conviction through a massive propaganda campaign with help from VP Joe's government connections and former FBI Director Louis Freeh. Interesting. Freeh gave $100,000 to the private trust for Joe's grandchildren and spoke with the then vice president in 2016 to explore lucrative future work options, with Hunter as the middleman. All right. Hunter's close relationship with Blue Star consulting firm under federal investigation for its involvement with controversial Ukrainian gas company Burisma. No, there's nothing corrupt about Ukraine. Not at all whatsoever. What are you talking about? Hunter was deeply involved with the firm at the center of the scheme to defraud Native Americans from millions of dollars, despite later distancing himself. What? No. Are you kidding me? People on that side of the aisle, they wouldn't do anything. They're all anything against marginalized groups. They are all about lifting them up, you goddamn bigots. Now Hunter and his father paid each other's bills and even shared bank accounts, raising the prospect of the president being embroiled in the FBI probe. Definitely did a video on that one. How Hunter reportedly dodged police action against him despite constantly dealing with drug pushers and prostitutes and having multiple run-ins with law enforcement. And finally, 5 members of the Biden family have been in rehab for drug or alcohol abuse. One that immediately pops off of my head, one that they didn't mention, but I know either used the New York Post or the Daily Mail on that one, but the business dealings of Joe Biden's brother and Hunter's uncle, Jim Biden, as well. Noted real estate investor in the Middle East, Jim Biden, that one right there, doing business, I believe, with CFC over in China. None of the China stuff's actually even brought up in there, but anyways. But the stories were given a few column inches in America's most venerable news organizations. In March of 2022, New York Times published a story saying that they had confirmed the authenticity of the laptop. Yeah, that's when all this stuff popped back up. It's like, what? What? Did you guys know? Did you hear about this? Yeah, we know. We know. Times previously repeatedly referred to the information on the laptop as purported, in question, and even called it unsubstantiated in a September 2021 news story, and then later quietly removed the word. Yeah, it's not unsubstantiated anymore. Stop looking at our shit. The newspaper also prominently reported White House denials of Joe Biden's meetings with Hunter's business partners at a D.C. cafe, evidenced by the laptop emails until this week's report about the Times performed an about face. Lawsuit reveals that although the newspaper failed to publish stories based on a laptop for over a year, Times reporters appears to have been paying close attention to some of the DailyMail.com stories. Oh, okay. On June 7th last year, we revealed how Hunter and Freeh were hired by Roman tycoon Gabriel Popoviciu, later convicted of bribery, and represented him in the meetings with top U.S. officials. Hunter's work for the corrupt foreign magnate came dangerously close to the line of illegal lobbying and is now likely to be one avenue of investigation by federal probe in the president's son over suspected violations of the Foreign Agents Registration Act. Yeah, but that's not Joe Biden. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Okay, so stop it. I do hope that the Republicans aren't just simply talking tough and go through with this probe in the new year, the House committee that's going to be going deeper into this laptop in order to expose any of the corruption of the current president, as well as, the son's business dealings right there, like getting to the bottom of why he thought that a scarf and a jockstrap was a good combination, or why anybody would hold a soft drink like that. Like, would you fucking maniac? We know that you like to play fast and loose with drugs and women, but that's a recipe for disaster, you fucking weirdo. Like, stop taking so many pictures of yourself. Yeah, there's gonna be so many subpoenas flying, okay? And I thought I heard Kevin McCarthy say something like, yeah, we'd definitely try to exercise our subpoena ability on the president as well. So hopefully, again, that's more concrete declarations as opposed to just blowing smoke. But somebody we are likely to hear from is the repairman. Okay, the repairman where this laptop was left because somebody was too high on crack to go and collect it. And maybe a little bit of insight as to why the FBI is not all that concerned getting to the bottom of their investigation. Hunter Biden laptop repairman reveals chilling warning from the FBI agent, or from an FBI agent. John Paul MacIsaac. All right, so many first names, 4 first names. The laptop repairman who allegedly obtained Hunter Biden's laptop revealed Monday that he is working with Republican lawmakers as they prepare to investigate the younger Biden after taking the House majority during this month's midterms. MacIsaac alleged in a Monday interview with Fox News that the FBI agent gave him a chilling warning when he first interacted with the Bureau after finding the laptop. Yeah, because there was a lot of child porn on there, and he's like, I can't have this. This is very haram. Delaware-based laptop repairman said he recalled telling one agent that he would change their names when he published his book. That's when Agent Mike turned around and told me that, in their experience, nothing ever happens to people that don't talk about these things. Oh, right then, MacIsaac said, claiming that that it was a veiled threat. He kept silent. Yeah, when, one of the G-men rock up and tell you that, yeah, if you just keep quiet, nothing bad's going to happen to you. But at the same time, we know that you know so much, so we'll keep in touch from a distance. And the next time that we make contact, it won't necessarily be me. It'll just be more or less something that, I fire at you. We'll make contact that way, but God bless, sleep tight. I have been dealing with the retaliation from multiple fronts over the past 2 years, and when I did leak that when it was leaked to the country, I'm expecting it, and I'm going to expect it to continue. Republicans have said, should they hold the FBI accountable for colluding with the mainstream and social media to block every real story, with real consequences, and they should get to the bottom of what the Biden family was up to when Joe Biden was vice president, sorry. On Monday, a lawyer for Hunter Biden, Chris Clark, told CBS News, oh no, they're back again. MacIsaac did not have Hunter's consent to access his computer data or share it with others. He's not a crook because it was illegally obtained. Or it was left there and repossessed because he didn't come in and pay the fee. Anyways, some analysts have said, that it may have been the first time. One of Hunter Biden's lawyers confirmed that he left a laptop at the Delaware computer repair shop. Maybe. I don't know how relevant that is, but okay. Earlier this year, MacIsaac recalled to the New York Post, about how Hunter Biden arrived to his shop in Wilmington, Delaware in April of 2019. I'm glad you're still open, Hunter allegedly told him. I just came in from the cigar bar, and they told me about your shop, and I have to hurry because you close at 7. I need the data recovered off of these. They all have liquid damage and won't turn on. MacIsaac recalled him saying, "Oh, you dropped it in the pool where you tried to take it down the old water slide at that rented place that you had out in Malibu for, what was it, like $4,200 a night?" But I'm sure these are all details that we will eventually get through whenever we do end up going to those House committee meetings. Don't get cold feet, you Republican cucks. Hopefully this does happen, because it's going to be interesting as shit. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.